How's it going, everyone? This is Haris Kruskic, BR Live's combat sports reporter, and today I'm here with Dr. Britt Baker of All Elite Wrestling. Britt, how are you?
I am fabulous. Thanks for asking.
How's the nose feeling? See, it's all bandaged up.
It's good. It's coming along nicely. It was kind of like a brutal surgery because they had to re-break it so many times to put it back to where it's supposed to be and rebuild my septum using my own cartilage. But obviously, I'm tough enough to handle it, so it's fine.
Are you at all concerned about stepping into the ring tomorrow night, knowing that can be broken again?
No, because of who I'm stepping in the ring with. She's a big mouth, not a big threat. That's it.
Well, tomorrow night you take on Big Swole at All Out in a tooth and nail match. First and foremost, what can you tell us about what exactly a tooth and nail match is?
Well, I think the concept is just from the catchphrase, fighting tooth and nail. But essentially, it's just going to be a falls count anywhere match.
Nice. Very nice. And so how are you feeling ahead of that match? I know you and Big Swole have kind of been going at it for months now.
Yeah, I'm elated to finally be able to put the boots on it and get to work, because I'm sick of just sitting and watching from the sidelines. I've never done that my entire life. And even though this roster's full of conspiracy and literally injured me to take me out of the division, here I am, and I'm back.
You mentioned that injury. Normally when we see people get injured in wrestling, they're usually just on the shelf, not really in any particular storylines or whatnot. Why did you feel the need to continue being a part of AEW pretty much weekly?
What? Because they needed me. I could have stayed at home with my leg elevated as I should have, but no, I know the show needed me. They needed the face of the women's division each week, and because I'm a role model, I was happy to do it.
Does the injury still hurt at all? Are you 100% now?
I would say almost. I would say 90%, maybe 85%, but I'm definitely confident that I'll still be able to wrestle and pull out a win, and I don't think the injury will be any more, but then maybe some slight icing afterwards.
Very nice. So over the past year and a half that you've been at AEW, you've had quite I would say, a roller coaster a bit, kind of trying to find your path. How has the past year and a half been for you?
The past year there's definitely, like you said, roller coaster highs and lows. Obviously, I love when the fans are there, especially when I'm cutting a promo and making my entrance. I thrive off the fans and their roaring applause and cheers for me. So I miss that desperately. However, I'm happy that we get to give fans something to look forward to each week while they are stuck at home. And maybe that's the highlight of their week, is seeing me on TV, and I'm happy to do it. And it's kind of an honor, really.
So when you first started, I think you were kind of seen as, one of obviously a face of the women's division, and you still are, but it was more of like the actual face rather than the heel work you've been doing recently. How has that transition been?
I think what we can agree that originally the face was just that my literal picture was just plastered everywhere, saying this is our women's division. There's Britt Baker's picture. But I think really coming into my role as Dr. Britt Baker, really accepting the fact that I am a true role model, and really just being brutally honest about me and my role in this division and how I am inspirational. I think me just owning who I am is the reason that there's been such a turn, and the fans just can't get enough of me.
Are you looking forward to seeing fans back in the crowd? I know they've been on the past couple of weeks of Dynamite, but I think is it 15% capacity tomorrow?
I believe 15% capacity. Honestly, 2 fans in the crowd would be amazing, because it's you don't realize how much you need it and miss it until you don't have it.
Yeah, absolutely. What was it like, kind of, while you didn't have fans? I saw you filling in on the sidelines, watching other people's matches. What was that experience like?
It's kind of just you're doing your part in being a team member, really. because we there has to be something out there. We've seen it done where there were no fans ringside, and it's just not. It's not the same. It's not even close to being the same. Even with our roster ringside, it's still not the same. But at least it's better. There's noise. There's bodies there. There's just a little extra something to the match, even if it's not an arena full of 12,000 fans. So it's literally just a matter of doing your part. And you get to watch wrestling.
Absolutely. We have kind of a recurring segment on this show where we ask wrestlers about their hometown. What's your favorite memory of Pittsburgh? And, when was the last time you were back? Has it been a minute?
So my hometown where I grew up, with my family, is Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. So I don't know if you're familiar with Groundhog Day. That's where I was literally born and raised. But my favorite memory, I honestly, especially now that I'm living in Florida, I miss the seasons, and I miss just when Christmas would come around and it's snowing and I'm going sled riding down my backyard. That's right now what I miss the most, is just the change of seasons that are up north, because in Florida, it's just hot and humid every day, all the time. And I can't handle it. And I can't wait to move back to Pennsylvania. As far as Pittsburgh goes, I love the Pittsburgh sports scene. So I miss going to Steelers games, Penguins games, Pirates games. I absolutely love it. And that's definitely what I'm missing out on right now.
Very nice. So we're a night out from All Out. One last message that you have to either Big Swole or the fans, go. You have one pitch as to why they should watch Britt Baker against Big Swole.
So the fans they've literally been dying to see me for 3 months, I think, since I've been taken out. About 3 months. You finally get your chance, and it's for free on the buy-in. I'm finally going to shut up Big Swole, who's literally a stalker. I'm thinking about taking action about it because it's actually creeping me out. She won't leave me alone. She's obsessed with me. I don't blame her for being obsessed with me, because I'm the only reason anybody knows who she is or cares about her. But let's give her the benefit of a doubt. Tune in and watch her too, because she'll probably be yapping her mouth. Doesn't matter. You get to see me, the role model, the face of the women's division, finally in action after all this time. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So why wouldn't you tune in and watch the buy-in? It's free. There's not even a question. If there's not millions of views, I'm going to riot myself. I'm going to be furious.
All Out is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. The buy-in is at 7 p.m. So make sure you watch Britt Baker and Big Swole. You can order that on BR Live.
Britt Baker.
Dr. Britt Baker. I apologize.
Thank you.
Dr. Britt Baker, thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.